The three eyes of Buddha illustrate the changing management styles over the years. The 60s and 70s saw management by control, while the next 2 decades belonged to the notion of incremental improvement. The modern-day approach, while requiring the two former styles, emphasizes the use of the third eye, placing the onus on top leadership to achieve breakthroughs in business. Confederation of Indian Industry, an organization with a 112-year history, has direct membership of 7,000 organizations and an indirect membership of 90,000 companies through affiliate associations. Over the years, CII, a not-for-profit non-governmental organization, has created many path-breaking initiatives. One such initiative is the Visionary Leaders for Manufacturing program, VLFM. Targeted at CEOs and senior managers in the manufacturing industry, VLFM has been created by CII under the guidance of Professor Shoji Shiba, the award-winning author of Breakthrough Management. The seeds of the program were sown in 2002 with the formation of the first learning community with 5 Indian manufacturing companies: Sonakoyo, Anand Group, Ukul Fuels, Brakes India and Technova. These companies work together with a give-give philosophy focused on achieving breakthroughs in products, business processes, supply chain and other aspects of business. Many success stories emerged out of this community. For instance, Technova Imaging Systems underwent a complete business transformation, a shift that had excellent macro-level repercussions.
We managed our breakthroughs somehow, or I would say sometimes anyhow. Now I believe we have internalized the Shiba way, the principles, processes and tools that we have learned from him, and I think we have enhanced the clock speed with which we achieve breakthroughs, and we have learned to manage it, I would say, with know-how.
Yet another beneficiary was Sonakoyo. The company developed a completely new range of products which are opening up new markets for future business for them.
Unique thing about the real benefit that we got was it was not just practicing something, but it was something which was going to get into long-term results of future, which were directed toward future. Normally when we talk about future, we only work, we say we develop some new strategy or we plan for certain things, but here there was something which was getting created which we can see is going to give us benefit in future.
Assured by the success of the community at the company level and encouraged by former Indian President Kalam's request to facilitate the growth of the Indian manufacturing industry, Professor Shiba initiated the VLFM program.
Professor Shiba is a very unique human being in that he's one of the few individuals who's actually achieved the Deming Award for an individual. He has devoted the last 3 years of his life virtually in India, staying in India, planning in India, understanding the difficulties of operating in India, but he's put this program together.
The program took shape under the aegis of NMCC and JICA. Collaborations between the Indian academia, the industry and the government were brought about to develop the Indian way of management.
If we want to really increase our share of in the global trade, I think competitiveness becomes the key, and such competitiveness in the Indian manufacturing industry requires a large body of trained visionary leaders, and it is this program that we attach a lot of importance.
JICA will dispatch Japanese technical expert in long and short-term basis.
This unique program is being delivered out of a center designed under Professor Shiba's personal guidance and Mr. Jamshed N. Godrej's patronage. The Prime Minister of India recently acknowledged the program's contribution to the government's skill-building initiatives. The VLFM program enables companies to transition from the small M to the big M. But how does this transition manifest itself? The Indian industry, following the small M approach, did not think beyond production and was generally unaware of changes taking place outside the operational environment. The Big M approach, on the other hand, requires leaders to observe the operational environment at large and understand the customer's apparent and latent needs. The bottom line: visionary leaders with the Big M perspective adopt a holistic approach, thereby bringing the dynamics of the manufacturing environment into focus. A core concept of the VLFM program is to build an innovative learning environment, one that goes beyond the limits posited by traditional methods of teaching. The 5-step discovery process, which forms the basis of the training, enables participants to discern symptoms of change and work towards seeing latent needs of the customer. Each module has 3 types of interventions: conceptual learning, exposure to application in different situations, and sessions held in an informal environment focused on developing the human potential. The VLFM program runs in 3 phases and has 5 modules held at intervals of 5 to 6 weeks, allowing participants to implement learnings at their workplace. A number of Japanese experts and Indian CEOs share best practices, challenging leadership experiences, and various implementation methodologies. Additionally, there are learning sessions with art historians, dance exponents, and exposure to global business cultures. The program focuses on skill building. Almost 70% of the time is spent on experiential learning. The participants get an outsider's perspective to their own organization in the final module, which includes plant tours in India and Japan. The success of the learning community was without precedence, and the impact of the Visionary Leaders program on participants phenomenal.
The benefit of this program which I see is basically I have been placed into a challenging scenario, and I'll be utilizing the learnings that I have had through this program and lot of teachings that we have had from experts from Japan and experts from India.
Tremendous improvement was noticed in many critical areas pertaining to their work, bringing immediate returns to the participating organizations. For example, more than 80% CEOs expressed confidence in assigning challenging tasks to individuals who had participated in the program. 97% of the participants were listening better now, while 80% showed improvement in observation skills. 51% improvement in areas pertaining to leadership skills and 42% improvement in wider business perspective is also noteworthy. No doubt, the results achieved with the first batch have set the benchmark for the next.
The CII's VLM program, which is now just about 8 months old, but we see the results on the ground even today. It's because we are involving the Indian people in a very different way to realize our potential. We see that they are working in a very open system in our programs. We find that it's a program full of joy, and it's really touching all sections of our society. From CII, we see this going a long way in taking the Indian manufacturing much ahead into the next era.
Beyond the high-quality, engaging content and the unique methodology, what sets VLFM apart is its foundation in the give-give philosophy. It is a societal movement to transform India's manufacturing sector, create a shared dream to fuel the growth of the individual, the organization, the manufacturing sector, and the economy.
What element creates a joy? That is a dream. Okay? Okay? Once you understand the new tools, new methodology, your dream will become more realized. Then it become a joy. Then motivate to more apply, more learning. Then dream come more true, then more motivate. Okay? Therefore, your dream is a key driver, okay, to actualize your potential. So the VLFM program has a more challenge. Okay? Not only transformation model, but also new collaboration style, win-win collaboration, and start from dream and create more joy for work. These are my goal of VLFM. We call this one as a big VLFM.
VLFM will surely create a new way of management to enhance the human dream in the manufacturing industry and indeed human happiness. The VLFM program aims to achieve by enabling the participants to develop the Big M perspective using the 3 eyes of the Buddha: